All right, babies, let's get this going.
You are listening to Breakfast with Tiffany with your host, Tyffanie Morgan.
That's right, sweeties, it's me. Maniacal laugh. Well, hello there, my little sweeties, my little love muffins from all around the big blue world. This is your hostess, Miss Tyffanie Morgan, calling to you live from Kingston, Ontario, Canada, the home of limestone and the home to me, Miss Tyffanie Morgan. That's right, that's right. Oh my goodness, my microphone, I gotta adjust it here. Ooh, we gotta bring it up. Bring it up. I don't want to be bending my neck. That's not good posture. No, it's all about ergonomics, especially when you're working from home. You gotta make sure that, you're sitting properly at your little keyboard, that you're not bending your neck and stuff like that. I just shake my head. I shake my head at some of my my family members actually when they're sitting on a bed with a laptop and I'm like, no, that's not good. Hello, Al. So you're listening to C4C 101.9 FM here in Kingston, Ontario. If you're listening online, hey, hello from around the world. These are the viewpoints and ramblings currently with Breakfast with Tiffany from me, Tyffanie Morgan, a drag queen extraordinaire. A lot of people, use the words like legend and stuff. Maybe not. Maybe not. I laugh because maybe they don't use those terms, legend. But I'm quite the fixture. I'm quite the fixture in the drag circuit here in Kingston. I'm like that barnacle on that ship. That just won't come off with the spray hose. You know what I mean? I'm here. I'm last, and I'm like the cockroaches. The cockroaches after nuclear holocaust. I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. I'm here. I'm here, sweet peas. I'm here. Oh my word! I don't know where I'm going with this. Where am I going with this? I don't know. So I wrote some sort of something or other. Uh, describing what we're going to be talking about today, and I have plumb just forgot what that was all about. What am I talking about today? Oh yeah, that's right. Someone is coming to town. And it ain't Santa Claus. It ain't Santa Claus coming to town. It's what's my name? Say my name. What's my name? Priyanka. Priyanka's coming to town. Oh my goodness sakes! So that's today. If you're listening to this on C4C right now, that's today. It's happening today. Tickets are sold out. Sorry, sweet peas. Tickets are sold out. So Thursday and Friday, Priyanka is coming to town. And if you don't know who Priyanka is, she is a drag queen from Toronto, and she is the first winner of Canada's Drag Race, which is a spin-off. It's part of the franchise of RuPaul's Drag Race, if you don't know what that is. It's a very popular show, and I better put that on mute. Oh, look at that. It's telling me that I'm now live, as I've been chatting here forever and a day. Where am I going with that? Anyway, yeah, Priyanka's coming. And so she's the winner of Canada's Drag Race, the first season. Second season, the call for applicants is closed. They would have given their callbacks already. There would have been callbacks by now. So I'm just assuming my phone, because I did apply. If you listen to previous episodes of Breakfast with Tiffany, I did apply. So I'm just assuming that I better check my voicemail, or something's wrong with my mobile service. Something like I don't think I got that. I don't think the callback got through to me. The callback did not get through to me. I'm waiting patiently by my phone. Don't worry, sweet peas. I'm sure I'll get that call back. I'll get it soon. Oh. Oh, don't burst my bubble. Just don't burst my bubble, whatever you do. I'm going to get on that Canada's Drag Race. It's funny. Um, things have kind of changed for me. I'm not like it's so funny because I said, and it is true that putting in the application, which is a very long and intense process, and you have to really think about things. Just doing that application process was an achievement for me. That was the achievement for me, and I was very very happy with myself. That okay, check mark. I did that. I did that. I actually put the application in, and it's funny. And I was like, oh well, I'm not holding my breath or anything like that. We'll see what happens. And but yeah, I guess at some point something kind of switched and the the fantasy started becoming a bit more real. It's like, oh well, what if you did get the call back? What does that mean? Like, how would you interact with other queens from all across Canada on a TV show? Like, how would that work and stuff? So it started becoming a little bit more real to me, and now that I know that, well, who knows? There could be a callback. As I make funny faces, there could be a callback, but it is what it is, and eek, I guess it's not happening. So that fantasy bubble has been popped, and but we get to at least hang out with Canada's Drag Race royalty Priyanka Thursday and Friday. I'm getting a bit nervous too. Because I've been doing drag shows here in Kingston forever and a day. If there's some of you out there, you may remember me, performing at Club 477. We always just called it 477. At Wally's, and then when there was no gay bars, there was the Artel. I performed at the Artel. There was what was Modern Fuel Gallery? I almost forgot about it. It was downtown. Big old white box gallery. So yeah, I've been in town for a while performing, and some things just it's like yeah. It's just part of the routine. It's just part of getting ready and doing stuff, and I even organize and host my own shows. But for some reason, I'm starting to get nervous with this show. I'm not. Maybe it's because I'm not running it. That could be it, because this is being run by the House of Torres, aka Yaya Torres from Ottawa. Fabulous queen. Oh my goodness sakes. I can't wait to see her on stage. She's so much fun. She's so much fun. You should, if Sweet Peas, you should take a moment and do a Google search for Yaya Torres, and that's Yaya, and last name Torres, Torres. And beautiful, beautiful, and she doesn't hold back. She don't hold back either. She had a little program, a video podcast sort of thing, reviewing the outfits for Canada's Drag Race Season 1 while that was airing. So, yeah, I'm sure you can find those episodes on YouTube and stuff. I'm just trying to think, where do you find that stuff? Anyway, so I'll be working with her. I'll be working with Rowena Way as well, which is Rowena Way is a fabulous local drag queen, and also my co-host for What's the Maple Tea. We'll talk about that later. Okay, What's the Maple Tea? And who else is in this show? Oh, Lilith Kane is on Thursday. Lilith Kane, another fabulous local queen. She'll be here. And then I got the emails here somewhere. I want to give shout outs to them all. Who are part of this? Dahlia Anarchy. So I have not seen Dahlia's performances or anything like that, but they're on Facebook and they're coming from Ottawa, so it'll be interesting to see that. And it'll be interesting. It would be great to see the audience too, because this will be the first in-person show since we've now moved back into the, well, drag show for me at least in Kingston. Now that we've moved back to the green zone, so I'm really looking forward to that. But yeah, I'm nervous. Maybe it's because I think it's just hanging out with new people. I think I'm just getting nervous about that. I'm nervous about my performance, um, uh, which I don't think I should be because I chose songs that I know and love. But I'm just, I don't know. What's the word I'm looking for? Butterflies in the tummy, sort of thing before a performance. I think it's just getting to know new people. We haven't had that opportunity during lockdown to actually physically meet new people. And I haven't been, going through the dating scene. I know some friends of mine have tried to do the dating scene, and they talked about, some of the the like Zoom calls, the Zoom dates and stuff like that. Oh my goodness sakes! If dating wasn't, that first date wasn't awkward enough, then you have to add a computer screen to it. But then there's also the creative dating. I don't know where I'm going about. There's the creative, like, meeting someone for the first time, like going to walk a pet. Oh, would you join me to walk my pet, sort of thing, my dog. And that's, and then you can be socially distanced outside, and it could just be 5-10 minutes, sort of thing. So that, yeah, interesting. Uh, How did I get onto the topic of dating? I don't. I don't. But this is the Ultimate Drag Queen Week. So there's 4 shows in total with Priyanka. 2 nights, 6:30 and an 8:30 show for Thursday and Friday nights. Like, that's insane. I don't know how I'm going to survive. It's the Ultimate Drag Queen Week. Unfortunately, no meet and greets. Quite often with these shows, where you're meeting up with a RuPaul girl or something, there's like a chance to pay extra for a meet and greet, where you actually, it's like a one-on-one sort of thing, and that, unfortunately, that's not happening because of, obviously, the COVIDs, the COVIDs. But as long as you'll have your designated table, and you'll be able to interact that way. Oh, yeah, maybe I just need to take a little breath. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go through some mechanisms to get rid of these little bit of nerves. Maybe I'm also a little bit nervous too because I'm doing the audio and lighting too. I just don't want that to mess up. I just don't. I have friends of mine, well, acquaintance friends of mine, who do like professional audio. We're talking like, remember Much Music? And they had the music awards. They did the audio for that, and there was redundant systems. There was like 2 or 3 redundant systems to back up, any live entertainer on stage, sort of thing. Like, if this broke down, then immediately this would take over, like, sort of situation, and I don't have that. So, Priyanka, if you're listening right now, if the microphone dies, there is another microphone. Just give me 5 seconds. What can I say? What can I say? Did you know C4C is a really great, like, the website, c4c.ca, is a really great website and source for local news? Like, C4C is, and has always been, a campus and local community radio channel, obviously. And we've shared the news with you. We've shared different viewpoints, which I'm really grateful that we're able to get a lot of queer, like, LGBT programming on C4C. Thank you, C4C, for that, and bringing different viewpoints and news to you. And I'm really like C4C.ca. That if there's any kind of news posting, any kind of news brief or something, they got some really great news on there. So I would ask you and challenge you to go check out cfrc.ca for some of the local news and stuff. I'm using it to follow up on the COVID vaccine. Un- I think I was going to say the word unfortunately, but it's still fortunate that I can get the vaccine for free in Canada. Thank you. But I'm a little personally upset, like that it's not going to be until, according to the strategy, not until August that I'll be able to get the vaccine, and it's a little disappointing, but I understand. I am in the category for a much more healthier person, and there's so many more people that need to get the vaccine before me, and I totally understand. I think Canadians understand that. Like, let's get our elderly vaccinated. Let's get our frontline workers vaccinated. Uh, those are definitely priorities. Yes, so I have to wait till August. August. Oh goodness sakes. But I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it. And I hope you are planning on going out and getting your COVID vaccine when you're eligible for. Uh, yes, whenever Kingston, Frontenac, Lennox, and Antony Public Health, like, wait, yeah? Uh, Starting to doubt the abbreviation right now. But anyway, when Public Health locally just does a call out. CFRC does repost those news briefings and stuff like that on cfrc.ca. So you should check that out. It's a great little channel. And speaking about a great little channel for news and stuff, there's events, LGBT, Q events, going on in Kingston. They get published by a really great friend of mine. I won't mention their name. Thank you. But they get published on outin.ca, outin.ca, your source for LGBTQ plus events in Kingston and the surrounding area. So I'm going to take a little gander and see what events do we got going on here. We have Breakfast with Tiffany, which you're listening to right now here on CFRC 101.9 FM. Breakfast with Tiffany, yeah, with me, Tyffanie Morgan, drag queen extraordinaire. Priyanka, yeah, we already know about that. What's the Maple Tea? So, what's the Maple Tea? Rowena, that's hosted by me and Rowena Way. That's a live broadcast that we do on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. We're looking at making it into a podcast. And so that's filmed Fridays at 7 p.m. I'm not too sure how we're going to do that this Friday, because I think we're on stage at 7 p.m. because we're both in the show. So we're going to figure that one out. We'll figure that one out. Beers for Queers, which is at Monty's, at Tiernanog, is on Saturdays from 9 p.m. onward. Then there's Gender Talk here on CFRC 101.9 FM at 5 p.m. on Tuesdays, the 9th. Breakfast with Tiffany and Queer Prom Radio. So that's every 2 weeks. So that'll be on March 11th at 4 p.m. here on CFRC 101.9 FM. Rowena Way will be also doing a what are you doing for St. Patty's Day? It's on a Wednesday, and Rowena's going to be doing an event at Spearhead. So you need to book your tables ahead of time. And because it is St. Patty's Day, so you better book those ahead of time. So go to Spearhead's website. I can't remember what it is right now. But anyway, go to that. I'm sure you can search it up. And you can find information on how to sign up for that. There's a few other kind of drag events going on. You can also check out dragshow.ca. I try to post known drag events on dragshow.ca, so that's a service I try to do. But the Maple Tea, yeah, we're thinking about getting that as a podcast. It's a key. Rowie and I just talk about. Right now, we're just talking about the episodes of RuPaul's Drag Race season 13. How did you like that? So this last week, they didn't air really the competition. They aired a special video about the pandemic, like how they were recording during the pandemic. So how did you like that? Did you like that, Sweet Peas? Good morning, Mama. Good morning, Jazz. We'll see about that scrub later. Oh my goodness sake. So yeah, so go to outin.ca, your source for events, LGBT events going on in and around Kingston. Kingston. Yeah. Oh my goodness sakes. Hanging out with other drag queens this week. I'm going back to that topic. Wow, that's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I'm a little nervous. How's Priyanka gonna like me? She's gonna read me to filth. I hope she doesn't. Rowena reminded me that some of our comments, because in the Maple Tea months ago we reviewed the Canada's Drag Race. We were a little harsh sometimes on our reviews, so please don't be harsh with me. If you dish it out, you better take it, right? So I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It wasn't that harsh. It wasn't that harsh. Grow with me. Grow with me. So, Sweet Peas, did you get your seeds yet? So, I'm Tyffanie Morgan, your hostess here for Breakfast with Tiffany on C4C 101.9 FM. And I am, some of us, some of the viewers and some of my friends are joining together to share our growing experience. So if you go to Tyffanie.com, my website, Tyffanie.com, Tyffanie.com, there's a list of seeds that that we can grow together so that we can compare notes and see how they're doing and stuff like that. But also a lot of other gardeners are just joining the Facebook group. So there's if you go to Tyffanie.com, you can get links to the Facebook group and see all the seeds that we're doing. But some people are joining just to share their growing experience. They're like, oh, I'm going to be doing this and I'm going to be doing that. And they're going to share photos and share stories and stuff like that. Right now, the group, we've chatted about seeds. So seeds, welcome to pandemic. So I ordered seeds over 6 weeks ago. They have not arrived. Quite a few other people are in the same situation. Others are not in that same situation because they ordered from different seed companies and they have already arrived. And I'm thinking we're going to start growing our seeds indoors. Some of them will start for Easter. But I'm also hearing of some gardeners out there who have started already with some seeds. And it is going to be, the groundhog. Groundhog did identify that it's going to be an early spring. Environmental weather people are saying early spring as well, but I'm still very cautious. What can I say? I'm still very cautious. The last frost date here in Kingston is sometime in like the first week of May. And that's based on statistics. So even if, flowers are already blooming in on May 1st, April showers bring May flowers sort of situation. Even if flowers may be blooming on May 1st, in my mind, there's always that risk of a potential frost up to that last frost date. So I wouldn't want to plant out until May 2-4 weekend, as we call it, Victoria Day weekend. Jazz is just messaging it. A wet summer is on. Oh no, a wet summer is on its way. Well, as a gardener, a wet summer may be in your favor. It may be in your favor as a gardener. There were, what was it, 2 summers ago? 2 summers ago, it was a fairly wet season. Like it would rain almost like once a week. The sun worshippers were a little upset with that because it was quite cloudy all the time. But because it had that consistent rain, it meant that many of our vegetables and many of our plants outside uh, got enormous, ginormous, because it was a consistent water. And rainwater is always the best watering for any garden because it's the pH is neutral, and sometimes there are other elements in there that are really great for the plant, because it picks up something up in the atmosphere, a little carbon, and puts it into the water. So yeah. So as a gardener, it may be a good thing. Too much water could be a bad thing, especially with drainage and stuff like that. If we have raised beds for our gardens, that will be good. Uh, yeah. So, uh, mind you, it's not good for the basement, and not good for the sun worshipping, and not good for the bugs. That's something too. Mosquitoes. Mosquitoes love wet environments. So if it's going to be a wet summer, eek, eek, eek. Oh, so someone's saying that you started your poppies already? You started your poppies already. Oh my god. They're going to be like full grown by the time you plant them out. What kind of poppies are they? Are they the annual poppies, like the opium poppies and the California poppies, or are they the oriental poppies, the perennial ones? So perennials you could start early because, especially if it's a biannual, if you start a perennial that is, well, not a perennial. A biennial is not a perennial. Sorry. A biennial. If you start a biennial early, you could trick it to bloom in the first year if it's been growing for a long time. Jazz, Jazz is saying, we will all be inside anyway because of lockdown, and we won't be getting our vaccines till like August, September. So we'll all just be indoors. Well, here's hoping. Here's hoping. I'm hoping at some point, uh, everyone. I'm hoping that this is a wish that everyone who's eligible to get the vaccine goes and rushes and gets it, and then once public health is happy with it, then they'll open the doors earlier for others to get the vaccination because it's in these different phases. You can find information about these phases on our local public health site, but so like the first phase is like elderly people in institutions and public health worker. And then the second phase, and I can't remember what it is, and then the third one, which is like everyone else sort of situation. So hopefully, like if people, and that's just a prediction. That's just cross my fingers sort of thing. I know nothing. I know nothing. I know nothing. Uh oh, okay. Flanders Field poppies, falling in love poppy, and ice and land mix. Oh, an Iceland mix. Oh, those Iceland poppies. Yes, I did see. Did I see? Did you post photos of that? I think you did post a photo of that in our Facebook group, the Grow With Me challenge. The Grow With Me. Um, but sweet peas, I'm running out of time here. I'm running out of time. Oh, uh, now people are throwing shade in my chat room. Al, elderly, does that mean you'll be getting it soon? No, no. I I fall into the third phase. I won't be seeing it for a while, but I really, really, really want it. If I can get it at any time. But I'm not going to bypass any lines. I'm not going to do any payola. I'm going to do it right, but I want to get it. And we're talking about the vaccine, the COVID vaccine. All right, sweet peas. Again, check out my website, Tyffanie.com, Tyffanie.com, for more information about the Grow With Me challenge. As I wait for my seeds, I posted a video about forsythia. It's still sitting there doing nothing right now, but hopefully, it will. Once it's inside, it will send out some blooms. So I'll get some lovely little bell flowers in the middle of winter in this doom and gloom right now. But anyways, sweet peas, um, if you're coming to Priyanka, if you already have tickets, I will see you there, sweet peas. If you don't, next time, which I hope there is a next time. And sweet peas, whatever you're doing, I hope you are staying safe. Mwah. Bye bye, sweet peas. You stay safe now. Mmm. Stop throwing that shade out. My poor heart. My poor heart. Oh. Oh my goodness sakes. Yeah, we'll be inside. Oh, I don't even want to think about that. I'll be out at the trailer. What can I say? All right, sweet peas. I know I closed, but I felt like I want to jump in and just address some of this. Ow.